work, hard work, hard work, hard work. What up, YouTube version boy TIM, aka Tim Diggity. All right, I got rid of my car, right? Because it was just sitting in the garage, right? So now I'm down to just my taco. So I had put this, let me show you. I had put this little bumper on. Let me give it some light. I had put this bumper on here, right? I didn't film that or anything, but I had put that on there, you know. And when I did do it, I was being lazy. So I was being lazy as to putting it back together. So I'll show you right here. See the gap? This side is, yeah, it's bad, but it ain't as bad. But I didn't put the bumper cover back on. It's even worse on this side though, because this side here it'll be coming out, popping out. You gotta push it back in. So it should be something like that. So yeah, since I'm gonna be in the truck as my daily driver, which it already was, I'm gonna go ahead and fix all that. So take you through my journey. Be right back. All right, so let's go through what we got to do first. All right, so the grill, got to take the grill off, right? So you got these little clips here. So there's 3 on the top, and then there's like 1 on each side, you know, so 5. Now I'm going off of memory here. I don't remember, but I'm going off of memory, so bear with me. All right, so with the clips, then you got the screw. I want to say it's a 10 or 8, a 10 or 8. Then you have these other, I don't know if you can see them, but it's like a clip, a wire you unplug is for the radar, and down the bottom, it's another one for the radar. And then right here, under here, there's just a clip that holds the wire that you want to just pop down as well. So let me go find my tools and let's get her together. I'll be right back. All right, let's get to it. I'm gonna pop them Jimmy Jams out. Got a flat head. Let's see, can you see the first one in it? You can. So these little clips, they become a pain in the buttocks. But actually, don't listen to me. Not that one. That's for the shroud. My bad. My bad. So it's the 2 on the side, especially. There may be some at the bottom. Maybe some at the bottom, so it's 2. There was 1 here, which I showed you already, and 1 opposite of it. All right, so after that, it's going to be it's going to be taking off these screws right here. And like I said, they were 10 millimeter, like I thought. All right, let me put my stuff down and do it right. Again, I'm missing some stuff because, you know, I'm not really paying attention to the steps like I normally do. Or I didn't research the steps again like I normally do, let me say. I'm not going to say I'm not paying attention because I got, you know, I don't want to tear nothing up. Definitely paying attention. Alright. So that was the clips, right? One thing I always do, especially with screws, right? I always put them back where I took them from. Just so that I don't get, you know, have to spend time trying to figure out where something goes. Because I've been there before. But now, see at this point here, what's holding it up is this wire right under here that I talked about having to remove this clip from. See, once I push that down, it's free to come out. However, you still got to disconnect this. All right, and that's your radar. That's the radar right there in the Toyota symbol. All right, so let me get to that. Let me get my flathead again. Might not need the flathead. All right, so I don't need the flathead. It's just squeeze and pull. I think. Nah, it's not. Yeah, it is. Squeeze and pull. Squeeze and pull. And let me lower this a little bit, give you a better. And voila. tap that, make sure you can see it. There goes the screen. So make sure you put that somewhere where you ain't gonna tear it up. For me, it's gonna be on the ground over here. I mean, it would really be a good time to clean it, but you know. So, here we go. And I already see something that I must have messed up when I was putting the other. Let me bring the light around here. A little bit in the front. So I already see something I had to tie right. So I guess this that little clip that pops out that I have to take out again, it must not have been holding it in like I was saying. So when I go to take off the, which I'm not even sure if I have to, but if I got to take I'm gonna be upset if I got to take that bumper cover off. So, but it'll be like it'll be here, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that releases the actual bumper cover on the top. Then under the bottom there's some, but being that I'm just trying, I'm probably gonna have to, which also means that I have to come over here and take the bolts off from down there for the I don't know if you can see it, but the bolts that hold that little bumper thing on, I'm gonna have to take those off as well. So because I'm gonna have to take that part of the bumper off that I put on there, or should I just say I'm gonna have to take the bumper off that I put on there. All right, let me get my life together. I'll be back. All right, so now if I were doing this right, I'd take the wheel off. That's just too much work. Although I guess I could take the wheel off to check that the spacers are still tight. Again, that's too much work. So let's get to under. Now, forgive me if it's shaky. Let's get to under the truck. So here we go. So I got different light too. So these are the screws that we're going to take out. The one and one here. And then I'm actually going to go around underneath here. Where my finger at? Let's follow the finger. I might take this out. I might take the entire wheel shroud out, and that'll give me more access to the actual bumper. Because what I need to do is I need to pull this trim off and see how it's coming off already, because it just, I cut my hand. You cut your hand up trying to slide up in this spot here and squeeze the little clips and slide it out. But I've already cut my hand anyway, so hey, why not? Keep it going. All right, so I'm gonna get that together. Well, I'm gonna start doing that. I'm gonna just leave you rolling right here if you want to see it. If not, turn the other way. How about that? How you like that? You like that, huh? Turn the other way. I like it. All right, well, actually, how about I get some tools? Be right back. All right, so I'm gonna cheat. I'm about to cheat. So if you can't see, let me show you. I took those screws out, right? Scratched my hand all up and all that like that and stuff. Are you looking at what I'm showing you? Took them out, you know. Then I come around to this end, right? And that's the gap I was talking about. Notice how it's gotten a little bit closer. So I already took these out, then I just popped them back in, I ain't gonna lie. So I come to perhaps a compromise, a cheating compromise, which is this here, right? Because when I push on this part right here on the bumper, right? See how I can move? All right. Notice the line there. Wait, let me bring the light around, give you a little bit more to see. Let me put that right there for right now. This may be the quick solution, right? This may be the cheater solution, but you see how the gap is, right? It's better already, but notice when I pull this over that way, look at how much better the gap gets. It's almost looking, I guess it doesn't get any tighter than if I pull it. So if I do that, I ain't got to take everything off. So I'm thinking I'm gonna go ahead and run a tie wrap like I did on the other side. I'm gonna put a tie wrap through here and pull that up like that, like I did the other one. And let's see how that works. To be continued. Right back. All right, so yeah, the tie rod, no, that didn't work. I realized there's actually clips. You can't really see them, but there's clips right here that clip onto this, so it goes under and then clips, and that's what pulls it together. So I need to do it right. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this back apart. These screws here. Yeah, we'll go from there. All right, I'll be back. All right, so I got that lower guard off right there. See it laying there on the ground. So it was just these little screws right here. A little pain in the butts to figure out where they were. So now, like I was saying, I got to get these two. Let me see if I can get the light and light them up. See, there's 4 of them, top, bottom, on both sides. So 2 on this side, 2 on the other side. The question is, how am I going to lower this without messing up the light bar? There it is. I'm gonna go ahead and take it off. I'll be back. All right, folks, so I got the bumper off. So I'm gonna show you why I went with this bumper. All right, because it's not the full steel bumper, but the main reason is because I had to cut nothing on the factory. If I want, I can take that little black piece that where this bumper sits and put it back on here, and we back to factory. But here's what it looks like when it's off. See, the bumper sitting on the floor down there. So it pretty much, let me get the light real quick and bring you guys a little closer over here to see where it actually sits down. So see, it mounts right here. Right there, them 2 holes, boom, boom. And it's the same on both sides. So it pretty much just slides in here. Now here's the kicker, right? See all this space down here where the tools are sitting? That's for a winch. And I got the little thing right there for the winch as well. I just don't see myself helping people or nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? You know, hey, I ain't gonna hold you. I just don't see myself doing it. But I'm debating. Perhaps I get a little winch and put it up there just for the look. Just for the aesthetics. But it's definitely gonna weigh on the gas. But like I was saying, so you look right there, you know, nothing is cut. This is all factory, all factory. So there's a black piece that sits here. If you think back on the bumper, on the normal Tundra, and it's just sitting in the basement. And this bumper that I got, that's a DV8 or DV something, it just fits, not perfect, because it's not like the round cuts, they're not quite there. They're like angled, but if you don't notice them, you don't know them. But it pretty much sits right over this and mounts to that, you know. So if you ever want to go back to the stock. So I did figure out the whole light bar thing. I had the wire, excess wire tied up. You know, I'm glad I do stuff like that. So yeah, all right, let me see what I can do about this bumper cover itself and how it's supposed to connect. All right, so let's get to it. All right, here we go. It's a little better. It's not perfect. It's a little better. I got the bumper back on there. Got my back hurting, of course, yeah. This side looks 100% better. You know, as far as the separation goes. We'll see how it holds up. Only thing is now I got to do the double-sided tape thing down here, because I done took that off 15 many times, and I got to do the double-sided tape, which I sort of figured that. But see, this is what I was saying, how it doesn't quite perfectly fit because it's not cut. It was cut round, but for the price, you know, for the price and for the fact that it does, you don't have to cut anything, I'm cool with that. All right, so now I'm gonna go ahead and put that bottom thing majiggy back on there and put the grill back on there. I'll be back to wrap it up. All right, YouTubers, I'm all done here. I'm all done with what I'm gonna do, at least. How about that? So yeah, so here's the truck back together, right? All done. Like I was saying, I mean, they look a little better. It's a little closed more, you know, or more closed a little more, you know. I don't know. I guess maybe they're supposed to have little gaps, and I'm tripping. Maybe I'm tripping. Oh, dummy. Oh well, whatever. The bears. So there it is. My little bumper. Maybe I ought to get a winch, just to have a winch, right? That don't mean I'm helping people if they stuck in the ditch or nothing like that. And most people who run off the ditch themselves, run in the ditch themselves, run off the road, they go in head first or nose first. So what the hell is a winch going to do for you? What is a winch going to do for me? I'm going to tie. I don't know what the hell. But anyway, so there it is. My little short video. It's my life. Since I got rid of my car, and next, you know, I got that on the chopping block next. I don't drive it, or I don't ride it. 2018 with 5,000 miles, come on. It's just money just a wasting. I can put that into something else. Some Jordans, I don't know, maybe, I don't know. Maybe we get an electric car, I don't know. Somebody help me out. Somebody, you know, leave me some money. I mean, don't die or nothing, but, or if you have to, and that's the only way to leave it to me. That's terrible. All right then, if you haven't, hit the like button. Again, if you're not, go ahead and subscribe. Leave a comment, I like comments. Peace, Toyota channel, Taco.